Alright everybody, good Monday. We are here. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, students and traders all around the world. This is the boss. Not really your boss, but still alright. Hello Shola, how are you? Hi my big boss. You are the big boss, Shola. I'm just a humble servant. And never forget, trading is a learnable skill when we learn in the correct way. Yes, today we are going to talk about your strategy. Our goal is to bring you from zero to a millionaire trader in 3 years in an institutional way. What does this mean? First the analyst, then the trader. First the Forex course 101, then the Forex course 202, the institutional trader course, right? And right, Black Friday coming soon, right? You can join the, yes, you're going to have this year too, right? You're going to have a 50% discount on not on trading accounts, everybody. All right, why not? Because you must fund your account. So you're going to have 50% discount, everybody, on the Forex course 202. You're going to have a 50% discount on the Fibonacci Mastery, 50% discount on the US dollar index course, 50% discount on the basket trader course. If you want 50% discount on the Forex course 101. Alright everybody, yes, you can pay during the Black Friday and use later, sure. Alright, so save your money, budget, budget, budget. This is what the adult is supposed to do, right? Moving forward, you're going to graduate from this course. Number one, you have your chart set up and ready for trading. We are not going to talk about this one today. But number two, you have your strategy in place. You understand how probabilistic thinking works. So you understand how this affects your strategy. And number three, you have a complete understanding on how this market works. So you can analyze the market and make an educated prediction. Risk disclaimer, these webinars, these streams are not trading or investment advice, everybody. We are here to learn. And for homeworks and questions, you have the email and Skype. Alright, so that being said, we finished, everybody, news trading strategies, right? We finished news trading strategies last week. And this week is packed with news events, everybody. Monday, October the 2nd, ISM not relevant for the 4 hour and above. Powell not relevant. Midnight and 30 minutes my time. You have AUD, everybody. Then you have 3:30, you have CHF. Not relevant for the 4 hour and above. Then you have jolts, not relevant at all. Then you have 10 p.m. my time Tuesday, New Zealand, relevant for all the time frames. Wednesday, October the 4th, not relevant for the bigger time frames. Thursday, not relevant for the bigger time frame. But then Friday you have USD and CAD, right? So you have US dollar, Canadian dollar, New Zealand dollar and Australian dollar this week, everybody. And here is the question. What is your strategy? Hedge fund trader Clara, if you're here. Hedge fund trader Julius, if you're here. Hedge fund trader Ala, if you're here. Hedge fund trader Ernesto, if you're here. Alright, so what is your strategy? What is your strategy? Okay, so we just finished Fibonacci and we finished news trading strategies. Alright? And hedge fund trader Sync. Shola, are you going to use the straddle? Are you going to use maybe the advanced news trading strategy with the Fibonacci's? Non-farm payroll, alright. Alright everybody, so you need to have rules All right, so put into your document black and white rules that are not subject to interpretation. No, there is no right or wrong. Put into your document black and white rules that are not subject to interpretation. Alright, everybody? So if this is talking about non-farm payroll event, and this is GBP USD, right? With everything that we've learned so far, GBP USD monthly chart, not sure about this one. Let's see this one. Alright, and let me see if this is a high. Give me a second, everybody. Is that a high? Where is the widget? We are going to use the widget, not this one, but widget. Where is the widget? Right here, and right click, foreground color, there you go. What is this high? 1244, 1244, 7, and 1240, 1242. Alright, so this this is a high, right? That's the high. So you have the monthly Fibonacci's here, and let's get out. Let's go on the weekly. You have the weekly Fibonacci's here. Alright, everybody. And market's falling down, GBP USD. Weekly, alright, so still weekly. And the daily, not sure about the daily. The daily. Let's draw the daily. Oh, you have it, right? Give it a second. Shola both. You cannot do both. You cannot do both, Shola. I'm sorry to tell you. Alright. Don't do both too. Not doable. Yes. The news is too fast. Alright, you need to be a quick decision maker. Choose one or the other one. In the meantime, delete. So this is the Fibonacci. We're almost up in here, right? And the market's falling down. Everybody. Yes, whatever. Contrarian. Remember? Yes, you are going to use the Fibonacci theory. Alright, now this is the daily, right? So when the news event comes, you can news trade the event, you know, with the Fibonacci. Remember, everybody? Not right now. Not right now. What is your strategy? So number one, what to do before the news, and we're talking about direction plus timing. Number two, what to do during the news. We're talking about trade management. And number three, what to do after the news, which is still trade management. Trade management. Yes, we're moving forward. There is no right or wrong. Give me a second, everybody. Yeah, there is no right or wrong. What to do before the news? Direction. You need to choose, or if you are going to straddle, it was the simple news trading strategy, or if you are going to trade the news according to the Fibonacci's. Alright? This is about direction. And we've learned the advanced news trading strategy. It also depends when the news event is going to, at what Fibonacci levels the news event is going to come out. But if I'm swing trading, I need to use advanced to protect my position. Also, I can do simple news trading. You are mixing apples with bananas. Make sense, Shola? Alright? If you're going to use the advanced, you are going to use the advanced. Why would you put this sucker inside this sucker? Doesn't make any sense to me. You've learned the advanced news trading strategy to protect you and to have a better probability, but you say, no, I'm going to do both. Sure, you can, but why would you do that? Make sense, everybody? Or you say simply what you do before the news. Okay, I close all my positions 30 minutes before the news event and I don't trade. Right, everybody? You have different options. Direction, you can straddle, buy stop, sell stop. You can Fibonacci trade depending on the news event is going to come out. On the 2-hour Fibonacci, 4-hour Fibonacci, daily Fibonacci, weekly not, monthly not relevant to the news event. Sometimes even the daily is too big, you know. Or you can say, I close all my position 30 minutes before the news event and I don't trade. So if you don't have any positions, you don't even enter. There is no right or wrong. And remember what, Shola, you're in the advanced course, whatever you are going to put and build, you must do this always. Always, always, always. You are collecting samples. Remember the advanced course way of thinking, Shola? So build rules, put into your document black and white rules that are not subject to interpretation. Israel was profitable for 6 months. January, February, March, April, May, June, and then he blew the account with a news event. Why? Is Israel stupid? Of course not. He didn't have rules. What you do before the news, what you do during the news, what you do after the news. So Shola, decide, or you are going to straddle, or you are going to use the news to trade the Fibonacci's. Just one. Clara, you too. Julius, you too. Ala, you too. Sing, you too. And everybody else. Alright? So what to do during the news? How are you going to, this is number 2, it's the easy one, right? How are you going to manage the trade? Well, you can use the simple cancel and replace, or you can use indicators system. Alright, everybody? There is no right or wrong. No, on the straddle you can't, right? Straddle is 1 for 1. You cannot cancel and replace on the straddle. Again, mixing apples with bananas. Straddle is buy stop, sell stop. The entry of one is going to be the exit of the other. The entry of one is the stop loss of the other. And you go 1 for 1. That's the straddle. But if you talk about the Fibonacci or market wave or whatever, then if this will be the case and the market goes and makes higher highs, higher lows, so this will be the news event, right? Then if you want, you can or cancel and replace, right? Or you can build a system. There is no right or wrong. But yeah, but you need to obey the system, make sense? How to build a system? Alright. Easy, everybody, let's go to stochastic, maybe now. Add indicator. Do we have expo moving? Wow, I don't know this one. What's this one? A recursive moving trend average. Wow, what's this one? And alright, everybody, let's clone this one. Clone, and I'm going to put 8 and 21, right? Just as an example. 8 is going to be red and 2, 3, and this is going to be, now it's not going to work. Alright, so we're going to go back in here and no, I'm not suggesting anything. This is just an example. Math operation, vector, highest, lowest, lowest. Alright. Cycle account. Overlap. Double exponential. There you go. Alright, so we're going to have 21. Hopefully. Let me try. We're going to have 21 exponential and clone. We're going to have 8 and what, violet maybe. All right, so, and I'm going to go from the daily to the 4-hour chart. Give me a second. Now, what does this mean? If you say, all right, I'm going to, just an example, right? Let's take this in consideration. Let's say that this candle, that this blue candle, it's the news event, right? Because it's huge, like bam. All right, this is the news event, and then you are saying, all right, I'm going to let's make it more interesting. Heikinashi 2. Heikinashi, I need to change colors, and Heikinashi, whoops, so Heikinashi, edit indicator doesn't, alright, so trend up it's white, agreed, and trend down is dark blue, alright. So I can say in my strategy that, just an example, alright, how to manage. So if one of the two indicators change color or direction, I am out 50% of the position, and that's it. If one of the two indicators change, no, I'm not suggesting anything, no. This is just an example. If one of the two indicators change color direction, I'm out 50% of the position. So this was the news announcement. So far so good. It's blue, 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 and I need to get out of candle, so I'm going to put line. There you go. Right? So this is the news announcement, and so far blue, blue, white, right? In here the first white appeared, the first candle. So if I short the market with 0.02 volume lots, then I need to close 50% of the position, but I'm still in with the other 50% until the moving average exponential is going to cross. So let's see how this is going to happen. Blue again, blue again, blue again, white. I was out. This is the rule. No re-entries, no, because you don't mention. All right, so this is the trade, this is the trade, this is the trade. You made a killing, and finally, bam. No, not really. 8 and 21, still moving down. You made a kill. Wow. I mean, wow. You made a killing, everybody. Moving average exponential. And finally, right? You went out in here. This would be one. But as somebody is yelling at me already, you can, but remember, those two rules are not the same. Alright? So left click, right click, I'm going to clone and edit label. Alright? If one of the two changes color / direction back, I must re-enter. I must re-enter. Everybody, give me a second. I'll be back in a second. Give me a second. Alright, sorry about that, we're back. So if one of the two indicators change color direction, I'm out 50% of the position. If one of the changes, if one of the two, right? So not this one, but edit label. If one of the two changes colors direction again, back, I must re-enter. So same story, right, but two different rules. This was the news event, the market trade management now, so I'm out 50% of the position, and Heikin Nash indicator, yellow, white, and now Heikin Nash it turned blue again, so I must re-enter. I'm in the market full position, making a killing, you know, and again, I need to get out. It doesn't matter if it's a doji, unicorn, dolphin, the rule says change in the color. And blue, I need to get in again. Blue, 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 blue. I'm in the market. I need to get, where is the circle? I need to get out again. I need to get out again. Then I need to get back in the game again. I need to get out of the game again. In and out, in and out, in and out, everybody, because this is the rule. Does this make sense? Type in the chat, yes, it makes sense, or type in the chat, no, it doesn't make sense. So here in consolidation, it's in and out, in and out, in and out. Now I'm out here too. I'm going to be out of the position, but then I need to get back in here. All right. Moving average didn't cross. Did not cross. Moving average did not cross. So it's a game of in and out, and still, right? Can you see it, everybody? And when you get out, sometimes you're going to have a small loss of the portion of the position. Until the market starts running heavily, just blue, 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 right? So here is the question, Shola and everybody else, which one of those two it's easy to understand, easy to obey, and easy to execute? Type in the chat, the first one or the second one. And beginner, trader, beginner traders challenge. All right, trading rule. I cannot pick and choose. I must obey the rules 100% of the time. Yes, but there is no yes, but, period, end of story. You don't understand, I don't need to understand, you cannot pick and choose, you must obey the rules 100% of the time. Shula, this is just an example. If you would cancel and replace or manage your trade with indicators, and I'm not suggesting moving average exponential, and I'm not suggesting Heikin Ashi, you must decide for yourself. Does this make sense? Alright? But this is the skill. You cannot pick and choose, oh, today I'm going to use the Heikin Ashi and I'm going to go with rule this one. I'm just going to get out, and today I'm going to get in and out, in and out, in and out. Make sense, everybody? You cannot pick and choose. Why not? Because those are two different rules. Does this make sense to you? Two different rules, meaning you are trading two different strategies. Boss, can I have two different strategies? Yes, you can. But you need to have two different strategies linked to two different My FX book accounts. Never forget, this guy in here called My FX book, it's your report card on your understanding of the market, and this is also your report card of the strategy that you are building and trading. Alright? So you cannot pick and choose. You cannot pick and choose in between the rules, but yes, you can have two different strategies. Sure, why not? You can have 10 different strategies if you want. But those 10 different strategies must trade different accounts. and those different accounts are going to show you different results. Shola, which time frame? Up to you. Up to you, Shola. The straddle is on the 15-minute chart. The Fibonacci is on the 1-hour chart, 2-hour chart, 4-hour chart. But you must learn Fibonacci as well. Make sense? Fibonacci is not going to work if you don't learn the Fibonacci as well. Simple as that. And here is the challenge. You cannot pick and choose. You must obey the rules 100%. Make sense, everybody? So this will be the trade management. You know, you're in and out, in and out, in and out. Or just, boss, can I just use the moving average? Sure. There is no right or wrong. Whatever indicator you want to... There is a fun indicator, everybody. It's called Guppy. Guppy multiple. Look at this guy. You can use this guy if you want. Nice, huh? Guppy multiple whatever. Golden session unicorn dolphin. Whatever. I mean whatever. I'm not sure which one. Oh, I deleted the Heikinashi. So Heikinashi recent. There you go. So this was what to do before the news, direction and timing. Decide what to do, or you're going to close the trade and stay out of the market before the news event. 30 minutes before the news event, this is the variable. 15 minutes before the news event. Some people say, I'm not going to trade today because there is the news event. There is no right or wrong, it's your strategy. But if you choose, I'm going to straddle or I'm going to do the advanced news trading, then alright. Then you need to choose, okay, what you're going to do during the news, how you're going to manage the trade. Are you going to cancel and replace, or are you going to manage the trade with the system? What is another variable here? You can say, I don't manage the trade. I have a fixed entry, fixed stop loss, and fixed take profit. Why not? There is no right or wrong. Oh, but I want to manage my trade. There is no right or wrong. Oh, I don't want to manage my trade. There is no right or wrong. Oh, why should I manage the trade? There is no right or wrong. There is no right or wrong. Whatever, it's easy for you to understand and do. Alright? Now, where you don't listen, everybody, and I mean everybody, when you don't listen is where you put in the strategy that you're going to cancel and replace, or you are going to use a system of colors, indicators, but you are at the job. Boss, what do you mean? If you are at the job, how are you going to manage your trade? Shola and everybody else. Which indicator is the best with most accurate? See, you want the free lunch, right? What should I do? What time frame should I trade? Which indicator is best? You want the free lunch, right? You want the easy stuff. You want somebody to tell you what to do, when to do, how to do. Well, give me the money, I'm going to trade for you. Make sense, everybody? Which indicator is best? None. There is none. Which strategy is best? There are none. There is no one best strategy. There is no one best indicator. You are listen to me. Listen to me right now. And it's alright, you know, beginner traders, pat yourself on the back, it's normal. but Shola and all the other who are advanced, you are looking for something, you are searching for something that does not exist. Alright? You are looking for something and searching for something that does not exist. What is this? The Holy Grail. You want the best strategy, it does not exist. You want the best indicator, it does not exist. You want the best broker, it does not exist. Are we clear? The Holy Grail, I'm not sure in reality, but at least in the financial market, it does not exist. Or do you want to get into the philosophical conversation about trading psychology? We found the enemy. Really? Yes. Ooh, where is it? It's inside us. But this is then a philosophical conversation, you know, a psychological conversation. But looking for something on the chart, system and strategies for the Holy Grail, it does not exist. You are going to draw down and you are going to have losing trades. The sooner you accept it emotionally, the sooner you can move forward. Otherwise, you are going to be like 90% of world population, 3 years in the making and nothing changes, 4 years, 5 years, 6 years, 7 years, 8 years, and nothing's changing. True or not true, everybody? Trading is a learnable skill, all right? It's a science, it's a math, but you are not coachable enough. Make sense? You are not coachable to listen. Not just me, anybody else who has results. You are not coachable enough. You are arrogant. Make sense? Been there, done that too. I was arrogant 20 years ago. And you are arrogant. And you know better. You know? And you want the free stuff. And you want the free lunch. And you want the golden unicorns and rainbows. Meaning you want the Lambo next year. And you go 5 years in the making and nothing changes, and 6 years in the making and nothing changes. Right, everybody? And we had I'm not sure how to pronounce his name. It's Einstein or Einstein, and he said the definition of insanity: doing the same things over and over again, expecting different outcome. Is this you? Is this you, everybody online? Is this you specifically? Ernesto said one time, well, to some degree we're all insane. I said, well, I agree, you know. We are all insane in some part. Somebody are insane with the money. Somebody are insane. Some people are insane talking about trading. Some people are insane about food. You know, I want to lose weight, but I still eat the chocolate cake at midnight. I'm insane too. Maybe not in trading and charts, but type in the chat, does this make sense to you? Boss, what's the solution? Think. If you are 4 years, 5 years, 6 years in the making, and if you are not making it, just accept, like me about food, that something is wrong. Alright? Not with the outside, with the inside. How I think, how I understand, how I feel, how I behave produces the outcome. True or not true? True or not true, everybody? Exactly. And in conclusion for today, we are here, right? What to do after the news? We're talking still about the trade management. So the news is out, 15 minutes, 30 minutes, 1 hour. Sometimes the news is going to establish a trend. Sometimes the news is not going to establish a trend. What are you going to do? And again, there is no right or wrong. All right? What would be the rule? This is simple, you know, it's not new, so wait for 15 or 30 minutes or 1 hour, whatever, you know, and then trade according to the trend, not the news, but to the trend. Just an example. Wait for 5, 15 minutes, 1 hour, 30 minutes, whatever, and then trade according to the trend. Right? So if this is the consolidation before the news, and here you have the Fibonacci, or here you have the market wave, or here you have the short-term trend on the daily, you know, then is the news, bam, and after 30 minutes or 1 hour, this is what you see. No big deal, trade according to the trend. And you have your rules to follow, right? I'm trading the Fibonacci, stop loss below DA. I'm trading the market wave. Now this is the new extension. Stop loss goes down in here. Or if you have a short-term uptrend, stop loss goes up in here. So nothing's new for you, and you continue to do your job. Alright, any questions before we finish for today? Yes, before the year finish, we are going to have only the, it's going to be a workshop. It's going to be one Saturday, 4 hours, the US dollar index course. Okay? Not for free, not for free. Alright everybody, see you back tomorrow. Until tomorrow, stay strong and trade like a... And think, doing the definition of insanity, doing the same things over and over again, expecting a different outcome in trading too. Alright? So stay strong and trade like a boss, because you are the boss of your account, everybody, and this is the boss.